Alright guys, welcome to another video. It's Shiraz here. Before we dive into this guys, you know the usual drill. If you're new and watching for the first time, please consider subscribing. If you are already a subscriber, hit the notification bell. That way you know the next time I post new content. And if you did like today's content guys, get a discussion going down below, post some comments and get this out to the YouTube universe. Let's just dive into this. How semen retention can help you level up guys. First of all, what is semen retention guys? You've probably heard of this because it's widely known now in the personal development field. It's talked about loads, has been mentioned in a lot of manosphere, the manosphere environment, the manosphere in general. People have talked about the practice of this. Is basically what is it? It's basically what it says it is. It's like not basically wasting your sperm, not ejaculating, not engaging in orgasming and that kind of practice. So you're retaining from doing that, okay? And especially in today's society, guys, all right, too many men are obsessed with with spilling their seed, all right. Their daily lives in this highly sexualized society, guys, all right. And I don't blame men, guys, all right, because it's highly sexualized. It's a deliberate narrative to throw constant sexualized images in your head. This is very, very highly toxic, and men are constantly bombarded with this, guys, all right. You're constantly bombarded with this through the narrative, okay, through social media, narrative, Instagram, all these women posting these selfies, these provocative selfies. When you go to training into a gym, you see provocatively dressed females, they're dressed in such highly provocative gear nowadays, guys. Where's a guy supposed to look? You can put your head down, but you'll smash into equipment. So, that's going on. Movies, highly sexualized movies, adverts, everything, TikTok, all these things are pushing you to seek that instant gratification, to seek that satiate, or I think that's the word, your sexual needs, guys, your desires, okay, and that's a short-term gratification, all right, and this doesn't lead to progressive success, guys, all right. This leads to making you into a weaker male, all right. And why does it make you into a weaker male? Because you're seeking, as I said, instant gratification. I've done a video on instant gratification already, okay. So you're chasing that sexual high, that instant sexual high, to satisfy that sexual need. And basically that is the sexual energy is the most primitive, most powerful, innate organic source a man has been given, all right. The sexual energy, all right, and that has to be controlled, guys, all right, because it causes weakness if it's not controlled. If you're not able to control that, you then become a slave to those sexual desires. You then become a slave to basically getting your round off, shooting your load, chasing women endlessly, and it serves no purpose to your long-term gains, as I say. So you're trying to instantly satisfy that, and many weak, low-value men will engage in this constantly. It happens on a constant basis. Their sole purpose, and I know a lot of people like this, guys, all right, personally, people I used to associate with. I know their sole purpose daily was to just get laid, and their sole purpose daily was to get this woman and that woman. They had no purpose or sole function of their lives, all right, they didn't try and better themselves. And as I said to you on my channel, guys, you should be constantly in a state of learning and development. You're never perfect, so you should be constantly trying to level yourself up, all right? So spilling your seed, guys, is not going to help you level up. It basically makes it worse for you. Semen is a very, very vital component in a man's body, okay? As I said again, it's a life force, guys. There's an equivalent of when one tiny drop of semen is equivalent to 30 pints of blood, guys, that you lose. Think about the 30 pints of blood you lose, right? And the process it takes to make that semen in your body, the minerals, organic functions, you can read about it. I'm not going to go into this. I might go into it in a later video if you want. Just put some comments down below, let me know. I can produce that content for you. But if you think about the processes that your body makes, the vital minerals the semen carries, and the amount of blood that you lose when you just endlessly ejaculate, think what this does to your body, your energy levels, all right, your self-esteem. Because guys, after ejaculation, it weakens you. You don't want to do anything, and it lowers drive, all right. So it's a very, very endlessly engaging and endless mindless ejaculation, guys, is not very good for you, all right. And it doesn't make you go into a very good direction to follow and chase things in your life and level yourself up. When you engage in semen retention, guys, all right, it will start to teach you discipline. It will start to make you more disciplined and make you more resilient to things outside, you know, resilient to your daily life. It will teach you that practice of inhibiting yourself, and that starts to filter into your daily life, guys. That starts to filter into your daily practices, all right. And then it starts to create more energy, because you will have a highly charged up energy, okay? Because when you're retaining, you will notice, guys, differences on that, and I'll go into that into another video. You'll have boatloads more energy, and when you don't seek to just make that your sole function, you will start to channel that energy. You will start to channel not going out and trying to shoot your load or trying to blow your seed everywhere, okay, by chasing women. You'll start focusing that on more productive habits, i.e. leveling your business up. If you run a business, doing better at your work, doubling your income, all right, training hard at the gym, you'll start focusing. If you guys go to the gym, you'll start focusing your training, you'll level up that way. You'll start to channel that into other things, creative things, guys, and there's a lot of benefit to that. You start to become highly more productive. You have more energy on a daily basis. I'm going to go into the benefits of what it does to you guys, all right. Now, people relapse from this, guys. It's a very hard thing to do, okay, as I said again, in a very highly sexualized world, okay, and it will create discipline in your life. It will lead you to becoming a better person, a better man, because you will have to restrain yourself. You will have to not seek that sort of short-term pleasure. And when you start to stop seeking short-term pleasures, guys, it starts to discipline you in other aspects of your life, not seeking short-term pleasure in other aspects of your life. You start to get better and better and better at it, i.e. if you just come home and you sit down and you binge and Netflix, right, because you want that quick short-term pleasure, you will then start to have that discipline, say, no, I want to level myself up. I want to kind of read a book. I want to read a book on finance. I want to read a book on education. I want to get down to the gym. I want to train. I want to go to bed earlier. You will have more tenacity and resilience to do that, guys. This is what retention teaches you, okay? Because I've seen people, guys, who constantly engage in just their sole purpose engages to just ejaculate all the time. I know previous friends masturbate, constantly on the dating sites trying to get the next hookup. And this is only going to lead down to one path, guys. It's going to lead down to you being a very, very, very weak man. So semen retention will help you level up in relation to the things I've discussed earlier on in the video. This is how it's going to help you level up. It's going to help you level up and all the examples I've given you, all right? And thus, that's going to in turn make you a more high value man. It's going to make you a more disciplined man. It's going to help you drive to your path and purpose. Whatever path and purpose you're on, it's going to help you head in that direction, all right? Because, guys, it's a highly sexualized world, okay? It's not easy. Every left, right, and center, you're getting thrown sexual images in your face. You're getting thrown sexual images from left, right, and center. So it's very, very difficult to try and direct that out of your mind. But retention will help you do that. And when you go on retention, guys, you'll start to feel very powerful. Believe me, you'll start to feel very, very powerful, because you will then start to take a distaste to this. You will start to see things in a different light as opposed to you used to. So, I mean, maybe before when you saw females or stuff, you're like, oh, look at that. But you'll start to see a different image of that. You'll start to have a different perception of that. You will find it distasteful. You'll have more discipline. You maybe not see females in the same light, which is another benefit. You won't look at females in the light of just like a piece of meat, like that kind of sexual thing. You'll respond to females better. You'll see them and you'll converse with them better, and you'll see them in another way, okay? So these are all kind of the benefits, and thus but overall, guys, this will help you level up. It's really, really going to help you. And if you want to try retention, I'd say you need to try and go for at least 30 days to 60 days and see how this makes you feel. Any of you guys out there that train at the gym, I promise you, guys, this will increase your power. I promise you, you'll feel more powerful in the gym. You'll be able to level up. I can vouch, guys, that some of the muscular developments I've had in the last year or so has been down to retention, has been down to discipline. And the amount of energy it's given me, the amount of discipline it's given me. And I'll continue to do it. So it's helped me so much. So focus as well, and it's generally going to help your masculinity, guys, as well. All right. So semen retention will help you level up, guys. All right. And you want to try and engage in this practice. I'm going to do further videos on semen retention, guys, about more benefits to semen retention. I'm going to go into some of the science of semen retention. Andrew Huberman talks about retention as well, guys, all right? So there's always theories about, does retention really do anything? Does retention not do anything? But guys, having engaged in retention myself, I guarantee you it's going to level you up. I mean, even your face, your skin, your hair, everything looks good. I mean, you just need to look at me, not just joking, guys. But you'll just feel different. You'll have different energy levels to everybody else, guys, and people will notice, guys. People will notice you have something different about you. They'll notice your power, your aura, okay? So saying that as well, guys, there's a lot of famous people that have retained in the past in history, and I'm going to go into that in another video. I think I'm going to keep that for another topic of the video. So guys, try retention out. It's really going to help you. It's going to level you up. All right. If you're kind of feeling stuck in life just now, if you're looking for something to help you focus, retention is going to help you focus. All right. It's going to help you understand long-term gratification rather than instant gratification, guys, all right? Because we are in an instant gratification society sometimes. You know, I find myself slipping into it as well now and again, and then I have to break out, just because through my discipline I'm able to do that. So it's a highly gratification society, and things like retention can help you you avoid that. If you look at the men of old, guys, they didn't engage in instant gratification. They engaged in things that would serve them in the longer purpose, all right. They built, they fought, you know, they did all these things. So guys, I'm going to leave it here. I hope this video has helped you. I hope it gave you value. If you did watch it to the end, I really appreciate that, okay? Until the next one, I'm going to leave it here. Shiraz out. Take care. And remember, keep retaining, guys. See you soon.